Hi, babe.
Hello.
I always do it so loudly at the beginning.
You do it so loud.
Hold
Try
on.
it again. Put it like your knee.
Hi, babe.
That might be better.
Hi, babe.
We have to be on our best behavior today because we have our actual
We have
producer.
company.
We do loosely refer to anybody who's like in the room as production, but our actual real life, real person.
The momager's momager.
Yeah.
Your favorite momager's favorite momager.
Kenna's
Kenna.
here. Well,
Welcome to the stage.
welcome back to the podcast.
No, you welcome back to the podcast.
Mm.
Oh my God, it's been so long since I've seen you.
It has almost a full 24 hours.
Almost.
And I didn't mean to. Is it halfway stood you up on a date?
Did you? Within the last 24 hours?
Yeah, you wanted to watch that movie.
Oh.
And I had to go.
Okay, so he promised me that we could finally watch Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. And then last night we started Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. And then 5 minutes in, he goes, I have to go.
I did have to go. My car was blocking everyone else's
No, it
driveway.
wasn't. These were excuses. You could have moved your car and come back in.
I could have.
You just didn't want to spend time with me.
I wanted to
Because we don't get to spend enough time together.
We've been together for like 2 weeks nonstop.
I'm scared at this point.
I know. Sorry.
You're going to be on the episode.
Party foul.
Kenna, cut that out.
No, keep him in. I need the world to see that he just has no care.
It's going to be really weird referring to Kenna when she's in the room.
Yeah, I love it. Kenna is the one that puts all of the lovely
Ding. Picture of Kenna here.
graphics here. And her investigative journalism is like
Top notch.
Spot on. The time I vaguely described a movie based off of a toilet flying from space, and she's like, this one?
But the comments on that, everybody loves that film.
Who knew?
Still never seen it.
And then I named a vaguely fictional character from the Titanic.
The drunk guy from the Titanic.
And Kenna found his actual name. And all of the information about him.
She should be in the FBI.
You should. As she searches for jobs in Chicago, if you're hiring in Chicago, she's amazing. And that's what she should put, like, name a time that you had to, like, fact find. And she's like, well, these two idiots talk about things.
Work with these horrible podcasters that go on these terrible tangents about nothing.
Everything, exactly. Well, we're bringing back our note cards because we do bunny trail.
Thoughts.
Yeah, and we have to write them down. Mine is kind of like a diagram.
Don't tell me.
I'm not going to tell you, but
you just showed
it's
me.
like a diagram. But I did want to let the audience know because I thought it was really funny, and I've been quoting it. It's like my my soundbite, my earworm, if you will. But while we were out of town, so we just moved into
Mexico.
So we just moved to a new building. We were out of town, like kind of during the move, and my lovely roommate Dan, that you saw earlier,
sneeze again. Continue.
Go for it. Sent me a video of our Ring doorbell camera, and it is this very drunk, very pretty, but this very drunk woman who walks right up to our door, and she goes, "Are you kidding me?" And then walks away.
She's an icon.
And I've been obsessed with that video because I've come up with this whole fake storyline that, like, this is the unit that her ex-boyfriend used to live in.
You told me that story. I thought it was real.
No, it's my fake storyline. I made up this whole thing for this woman. Yeah, so the story that I've made up is she lives somewhere in the building. I would love to find her. And that this is like her ex-boyfriend's
unit. Should we post the clip here?
Yeah. Oh yeah, clip here.
Are you kidding me?
So everyone can see. It's my favorite. And
Ding.
That this is like the unit that her ex-boyfriend lived. When obviously there wasn't like a welcome mat, so we put a new welcome mat. So like she's walking to kind of sneak stalk. She's a little drunk, so she's like, "Let me just go check what Brad's doing." Yeah, she was hammered.
She was like Patricia drunk.
This is not yellow journalism. This actually happened. She passed out in our hallway, and the cops had to come. And I think she got arrested. Unsure.
That's yellow journalism.
No, that's not. It's real.
You think she got arrested?
Well, she left with the cops.
We're embellishing.
Okay, that part is yellow journalism, but she did leave with the cops. That is a fact.
Let's not libel this woman.
But I just love that, like, her name is like Liz or like Madeline or Patricia, and she's just like, I'm gonna go check on my, ex-boyfriend and go, are you kidding
Are
me?
you kidding me? These two live here now?
She doesn't know. She just saw a doormat.
She could probably guess by the doormat. I could.
I think it just says welcome. There's not a rainbow. Actually, the one two doors down is a rainbow, and they're straight. He has a shirt. I saw him in the elevator there. He has a shirt. It's a big American eagle, and it says "Assholes always win."
And I've always said that. I have always said that.
And then Dan was like, "Do you think he's?" And he was standing in the hallway.
And I really wanted him to
Unsure.
say, "Hell no, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Get your tits out."
So that's the highlight of my week.
Okay, the first thing on my note card. So I woke up this morning
Thank God for that.
to a text message from Andrew Fortune.
Mhm.
Shout out Andrew. That just says, "J.D. Vance killed the Pope on Easter." And I said,
Well, also, why did he text you specifically?
he texted you too, babe. It was the group chat that we're all in.
I just didn't read it. Okay, that makes more sense. Wow. Well, someone told me that the Pope died today, and I was like, no way. But
You
was
saw
at,
that it's 6 a.m. Andrew texted it.
I didn't read it.
Anyway, so the Pope died on Easter. How crazy is that?
Crazy.
What if he rises again in 3 days?
Honestly, I hope he does.
Anyway,
We need some good we need a good publicity stunt. I feel like
well,
nobody does those anymore.
okay, so when they go to pick a new pope, cardinals gather from all over the world. They go to not the bird, like people high up in the Catholic Church.
Okay. Yeah,
Aren't
I
you
was
Catholic?
like, what? Loosely, I grew up that way. Stop. The visual of like all of these birds coming to like summon
To the Vatican.
Yeah, to like it just crazy.
So cardinals make the pilgrimage. I don't think it's called a pilgrimage, but they like all flock to cardinals flocking. They will flock to the Vatican and they will gather for 2 to 3 weeks to pick the next pope. I want that to be a reality television program.
Yeah, I would love to. Is
Can
there
you
are there like
imagine?
interviews? I just
Well,
imagine
nobody knows what goes on in there
I just
because
imagine
it's secret.
like a panel interview, but like 400 people sitting on one table on like this side and like
The
one
Last
man
Supper.
with like one mic. Like a coliseum.
I want to be in that room so bad. I know
Probably-
it's not as juicy as I think it
That's
is,
probably boring.
but I want it to be juicy. Like,
Like-
no, we can't elect Leon. He just my wife or something.
I think they can do that as
Probably not
popes.
as. It's not very papal of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Um,
that's my new bit for Ryan Seacrest and the Bravo Network.
Yeah.
Those are different networks. Andy Cohen and the Bravo Network.
We've got to come up with a good name for it. Like,
Give me a minute. It'll come to me.
I can't think of anything. Nothing rhymes in my mind with I was trying to do like a pun with like hope. Pope.
We'll workshop it and get back to you.
We'll workshop. Actually, leave a comment with your favorite reality TV show, loosely based on selecting the new pope.
We're gonna be taking these to Andrew Cohen, and
We're just gonna produce it ourselves.
by we you mean Kenna.
Yeah.
Kenna will be producing it.
Other thoughts that I've had this week. Where is the Harambe kid? He's like old enough, right? That he could be like in high school. Do you think he knows the tragedy that he caused? Do you know who the Harambe kid is? You don't know who he is? Not at all. Okay.
I know Harambe is the giant gorilla.
Yeah, but how did he die? Because
Was it a kid?
A snotty little kid fell in the little enclosure, and then they shot Harambe. But the kid is still out there.
Oh my god! This is breaking news.
No, it's not. This happened like
This is breaking news.
roughly how long? How long ago would you say? Like 8 years ago? More?
Put it here.
Okay. So yeah, that's how he died. Harambe.
My god.
Exactly. But the kid is still out there. And if it happened at least 8 years ago,
He should be drawn and quartered.
9 years.
9 years ago.
And how old was he? He was 3. So he's 12 now.
That's good math.
I can do simple math. When you get into
That was
multiplication.
quick math, babe. I'm so proud.
So he's out there.
There's a 12-year-old that's responsible for Harambe's death. That's crazy.
And if the nation knew where he was,
this part of the nation didn't even know he existed.
well, most people did. The fact that I actually know this particular story and you don't.
It is a little wild. Did you see just like the glazed over look in my eye when you said Harambe
Yeah.
kid? Yeah. Where is he?
I think someone
Killed him?
Maybe
Assassinated him? They
No,
pulled a
he-
John Wilkes Booth?
He probably has like some kind of like witness protection program or something. People were really upset. Rightfully so.
People were killed.
Well,
no one was killed at Stonewall.
No. No one was killed at Stonewall. Yeah, I would like to know where he's at.
Well, me too now.
And
I've got to find him.
Ken is over there Googling searching.
Yeah. Kenna has his address, his blood type, his social security number. It's fine. Well, the next thing on my list might be something that we've already talked about.
I'm ready.
Karaoke songs.
Yeah.
Have we talked about that?
We talked about karaoke. I tried a new one this week. Set Fire to the Rain by Adele. There's a video of me killing it.
Where?
It's on my phone.
Where did you do it?
At the Roundup.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
My least favorite place to karaoke.
No, I actually...
When you abandoned me.
I abandoned you for the second time this week. Actually, technically, it was the first time I abandoned you.
You just love to abandon me.
Well...
Anyway, my new favorite thing is karaokeing in Spanish. I got really good at it, you guys.
Because two things have not we are back from Mexico, and two things that have stayed. The first thing is that we have not ordered tequila sodas in English. We only order them in Spanish.
Tequila con agua mineral.
Yep. Or if I want, I guess that's just normal. How do I say normal water?
Tequila con agua natural.
Yeah, tequila water. That's
Tequila
what we
water.
drank while we were in Mexico. And the other thing that has not left or stayed in Mexico is karaoke in Spanish.
Karaoke in Espanol.
Tell me why you like it more.
Because it's so silly. I mean, I have no idea what I'm singing. And my favorite part is like, if they had to like draw out a word. So let's just say we have to say, give me a word, heavy. I was thinking about you. No, just kidding. There's a sticker there. So we're drawing out the A and heavy. It will just put like 12 A's on the screen. And you just... and
if there's an inflection on one of the A's, like it will be capitalized. Like they really phonetically put it out there for
and
you.
I feel like we don't have that here.
We don't. It's just the words to the song.
Yeah.
Like how long do I hold that note?
How long do I hold?
They have that in Spanish.
And it's so much fun. I got really good at it. I'm sure native speakers thought that I sounded insane. I was probably butchering.
It's also
karaoke.
It's not supposed to be perfect.
So much fun.
I would like to reference our ins and outs of the year, and Karaoke Free was a hard out, and I just like to see that it's back in.
No. I think if we replay the clip, Karaoke at the Roundup was my out. Might need some fact checking there.
Well, I like that it's back in on your list, or that you haven't abandoned hope.
And I did put in English a song, Friends in Low Places. We did that at Cam and Chris's wedding.
That is a good one.
That song, the room went up.
I like that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad that karaoke's back in your heart.
Yeah.
From now until
yeah
further notice.
My typical karaoke song pre-Mexico was Fancy by Reba McEntire.
That is a good one. What
Not Iggy Azalea.
What did we do for karaoke at their wedding?
At their wedding.
Good Luck Babe? Was that us?
It was Good Luck Babe.
We did Good Luck Babe. Also doing karaoke next to Lane. He just screams the entire time.
I don't sing,
but it's like the volume, not the note. It's like you start the song strong and you finish the song strong, because the next morning you had no voice.
I don't half-ass it.
And then he goes, I wonder why my voice is gone. I'm like, babe, I was next to you. I know
Good luck, babe.
It's gone.
Because only the cats could hear you.
Would you like to tell the audience what you discovered? I feel like you learned a lot about me while we were in Mexico.
I did. I learned a couple of things. First being that he can make balloon animals.
I can.
That was very impressive.
Thank you.
And by balloon animals, he could make one balloon animal and it's a dog. Still impressive.
Yeah.
Ding. Insert footage here.
So we did that. We also had a conversation about organs and wisdom teeth.
Yes. So I have no missing organs except for my wisdom teeth.
Those aren't like organs.
Not organs.
Yeah.
I've never been put under the knife for anything. I'm scaled.
I lost my appendix.
And you're better for it.
Yeah.
It ruptured.
So
I actually now I wish I lost my
appendix. I almost died.
Really?
It ruptured. But like typical Julian, I didn't go to the doctor. So like I thought it was a tummy ache. And then I like didn't go to the doctor. And then my boyfriend at the time was like, you should get this checked out. I said, let me just take an Advil and take a nap. I'll be fine. So I did that, woke up. I went on a run, came back, ate some pizza, went to bed. And at like 4 a.m., I woke up and I was like, oh, this is the worst pain I've ever been in my life.
It's the craziest day because I've never seen you go on a run.
Yeah, exactly.
You do it the one day your appendix
I ran
ruptures.
one time. And then, so we go to like the minor emergency clinic.
Minor emergency clinic.
They do all these like little tests and
Cuts
stuff.
and scrapes.
Yeah, I didn't know. I just thought like I was gonna be embarrassed if like I have a tummy ache and I just like need a fart, but you know, it was really hurting. So we go. They
Did
do
you
all
try
these.
farting?
No, I don't remember. So long ago.
I'm sure you did.
But they do all these tests, and then the doctor comes in and he goes, "So you have appendicitis and you need surgery." And I looked at him and was like, "Okay, do I schedule that or like what do I do?" I didn't know I had an appendix up until
you're
that
on the
moment.
brink of death. We got to take you under the knife right now.
So he goes, "Well, there's the ambulance can take you. They're outside, or you can drive yourself." And I looked at my boyfriend at the time and I was like, "I guess we got to go." So he's driving. He's like, "You need to call your mom." In true Julian fashion, I'm not great at like delivering news like that. So I called my mom and was like, "Hey, I'm going in for emergency surgery. For all further questions and details, call Thomas."
I would kill you.
So then my
I would
body
drive to the hospital and unplug you.
So then we're driving and my body goes into shock because my appendix ruptured. So this is in December. It's like 2 weeks before Christmas.
You're giving me anxiety.
And so then
I can feel my soul leaving my body.
So it's cold outside. I'm sweating, like profusely sweating. I've got the AC full blast on me while my boyfriend's driving me to the place. We get there, I start shivering. I'm cold. So the like nurses are just throwing like heated blankets on me. They go in. Now, fun fact, Julian has a phobia of like my belly button being touched. I don't know where it comes from. I think it grosses me out. It makes me want to yak.
Because you think you're going to unravel?
Yes. Have I told you this?
No, but I've heard it from somewhere else. Maybe you've told me. Like, I don't know.
It just grosses me out.
I just want to touch it now.
No. So I'm obviously like on my deathbed. Also was really thirsty. Like I remember the only thing I wanted was water. Exactly. And the doctor's like, you can have water after.
Don't make me spit. I promised I wouldn't down another mic.
After surgery. So I'm like, okay. So so my mom shows up because hello.
God bless.
So she's right here. She's talking to me. And I turn over and the doctor goes, so we're going to do an incision in your belly button. And I was like, oh my God, shut up. Don't say anything. Just do the thing. I don't care how you get in there. What you got to do. So they, put me to sleep. I woke up. And they were like, yep, it ruptured. I was in the hospital for like 2 weeks.
And what if they actually didn't take out your appendix? What if they put in like a bomb? Or like a tracking device? Or some sort of mechanical AI contraption?
I wish. It wouldn't explain.
And you're just going to, that's why you turned evil.
That's when I turned evil? I was evil before then.
Well, can't confirm or deny. I didn't know you
I'm actually getting a more kind as I get older. My patience is dwindling. I don't have to much fight me.
I've finally broken you in.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how Lane found out that I didn't have an appendix.
Yeah. Well, I did learn a lot about you this week.
I also don't have any wisdom teeth. Ours is for the same reason.
Because our teeth grow in so well.
Well, we also just wanted them taken out because we wanted the story.
Yeah, I just did it for the plot. My dentist said, you don't really need to have your dentist or your wisdom teeth taken out. But like,
you can if you want.
You can. It'll probably help you in the long run.
I will admit
I said,
this.
Sure, give me the happy gas and yank those puppies out. And that's what they did.
Everyone had really funny videos of like them, waking up from being
in Vegas,
sedated.
I didn't have that.
My mom refused to record me. I have no funny videos.
I was told that when I came out, got off of the happy gas, my aunt picked me up and I swung the lobby door open and said, Caroline, I'm here.
That sounds like a very thing.
Yeah.
Apparently,
I don't remember it.
Whatever nurse was wheeling me out in my little wheelchair to the car, apparently was flirting with him. My mom's like, you were flirting with the nurse? I was like, yeah, Mom, I'm gay. What did you expect? I don't remember what he looked like. I was out of it.
Probably just a nurse.
I know. Probably just some
nondescript nurse.
Probably some white guy.
Can I put a picture of that specific nurse right here?
I don't know his name or where you're gonna find him, but
she can figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else did you learn?
About you? I don't know.
Yeah.
Did I learn something else? If so, I've already forgotten it. Can you remind me?
I don't remember what it was.
Did you learn anything about me on this trip?
You're not great at swimming. Just kidding.
I'm not good at swimming.
What did I learn about you? For legal reasons, I don't know if I can say this. I took a quarter of an Adderall. Actually, this was a highlight for me. Me and Lane both did Adderall.
That's a legal drug.
That is a legal drug. And
we should probably both be on it anyway.
yeah, we probably should. But what I love is like I was getting ready to like doom scroll on my phone and was prepared to be up for like 8 hours. You go outside at 3 a.m. and start like rearranging the patio furniture.
I was cleaning up. We were leaving Mexico the next day. I wanted to get a start on cleaning the Airbnb.
I know, but I was like, damn, he's really striking while the iron's hot because like we're gonna be real productive. And so then I started feeling real guilty. I did just lay in my bed for 8 hours scrolling TikTok, and I was happy with it.
I lost my motivation really quick after I cleaned up the patio. I put the chairs up and I admired the beautiful moon, Mexico City. I was enjoying my surroundings, and I said, "It's time for bed."
Yeah. I was doing all my Amazon shopping and ordering more clothes from Shein, which you have a package on the way. I just
not for me. Ugh.
No, it's for me. I just
you.
ordered another pallet to be delivered at your house.
Can't wait.
But then
when
I come over
and watch Romy and Michelle, which is going to have to be in 3 to 6 business weeks because I'm about to be out of pocket for the next month.
Yeah. Would you like to talk more about that?
I can.
Where are you going?
I'm going to China for work. Little work trip. I'll be gone for 10 days.
What do you really like about China? When you're there?
The food, specifically. The only thing I refused to eat over there was chicken paws.
Ew.
Yeah. They literally just hand, and I was like, how do you eat it? And they said you just like nibble on the gristle. Yeah, it's literally just a chicken paw. They look like Khloe Kardashian's hands.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They're grossing me
out. So that's the only thing I've turned down. My favorite thing over there is Baijiu. It's a rice wine that's very similar to Everclear here.
Oh.
You're supposed to sip it, apparently. But I took it as a shot.
Oh.
And everyone looked at me like this.
And you're like, good luck.
Good luck, babe.
Good luck, babe.
Well, when I didn't go back this last trip, they were asking about me. So I made
That's so good.
I made an impression.
Who? Oh, the people.
The people. Yeah.
I was thinking the server. I was like, how?
No. Our counterparts in China.
Gotcha.
Then after that, I'm going to Vegas.
Yeah.
Going to Vegas for a couple of days.
You couldn't get like a Diet Coke or something in China last time.
Oh my God. It's so hard to get a Diet Coke out of the States, apparently, because I was having an issue in Mexico as well. They kept bringing me Coke Zero. I hate Coke Zero. Hate Coke Zero.
No.
My house is a house divided because Justin is a Coke Zero person and I'm a Diet Coke person.
Mm-hmm.
But over there, if you can find a Coca-Cola Light, it is basically a Diet Coke, but it comes in a really skinny can. It's like a tall, skinny silver can.
So what happened last time? Because I know you had to like.
I had to beg, barter, and steal to get this Diet Coke. I asked one of my coworkers over there, who knows his way around. I was like, babe,
like he sleeps.
No, he's not. I mean, I don't know his life. Maybe.
You're like he gets around. That's like on the Diet Coke.
That's how. Yeah, he went to his friend's house. No, I was just like, I need a Diet Coke. I cannot keep doing these Coke Zeros. And he said, okay. 30 minutes later, I had a chilled Diet Coke.
Ooh.
And he said, there's another one in the fridge for you. And I said, you are my best friend.
Yeah, two for you.
Two.
How was the driving? Because in Mexico, it was scary.
It's about the same as Mexico. Luckily, I don't have to. I mean, I didn't drive in Mexico either. But no, we're driven.
Oh, ooh. Okay, rich.
Wow,
fancy.
Only the best. But no, we have like these little vans that take us around, and it is terrifying. The president of my company was like, "You've got to sit in the front seat at least one time. Never again. We'll get nauseous."
Yeah. Oh.
I was getting really seasick in Mexico. Not seasick, car sick is how they refer to that.
It's a little rough. And then also like the traffic, it would be like a empty road, and then all of a sudden, all of these cars you like blink and you're like gridlock traffic.
like trying to drive
3
through a Mardi
miles.
Gras parade.
Yeah, 3 miles away from where you're supposed to be.
People will come 7 layers.
Layers.
What are they called?
Lanes. Your name.
My name. They'll like merge over 7 lanes, cut somebody off. A horse will come running in front of you. This man is selling fruit. Like, it's a whole thing.
It is a thing, but I do like. I know it's dangerous, but there's something about it that like I get a little giddy when the people on the little mopeds or the motorcycles like cut in between cars.
The motorcycles.
They go in between cars.
It is scary.
It's scary.
Can you imagine being on one of those?
Oh, no, I could never. I've never even ridden like the little Lime scooters before.
I ate on one of those Lime scooters in Kansas City. Justin and I were just driving around, bebopping around, having a great old time. And we were going down this hill and I couldn't get it to stop. We were going so fast. The hill was like this. And I was
gravity took over.
Yeah, gravity took over.
It said you don't need the motor anymore.
Gravity was working against me.
Yeah.
And I could not get it to stop. Justin managed to stop flawlessly. It was very impressive. I, on the other hand, went over the handlebars, skidded my knees, my elbows, and I just laid there on the pavement like a dying baby bird.
Well, I'm so sorry.
I lived.
Your knees are all up.
They're fine now. So, we're back. Oh, is it my turn?
Oh, I don't know. You said so. Oh, did you want me to go?
No, I'll go. This is not going to be very exciting.
Oh, okay.
My last bullet just says Sharknado is the best plane movie because it is.
Yeah. Go on. Tell me more.
So I'd never seen it.
How does the Sharknado get created? Spoiler alert.
That is not clear in the making of the film.
Oh.
There was like a hurricane. It brought all these sharks into the beach.
Okay.
So they were all on the beach they all washed up in this hurricane.
Okay.
And then hello?
Siri's trying to talk to me.
Siri, get out of here.
Oh, God,
get out of our podcast.
It's like a screenshot. Now it's doing something else.
Oh my God. We're trying to talk about Sharknadoes.
Okay.
So these sharks wash up on the beach and then a tornado happens and it picks them all up.
Okay.
And then there's like 3 tornadoes. And then they were in this like helicopter, like dropping homemade bombs into these tornadoes to kill the sharks.
Oh my God.
And then at the end, like there's a guy with a chainsaw and a shark is coming at him and he just gets inside of the shark and then cuts his way out. Crazy movie. Tara Reid is in it. You don't know who that is.
No. What, name another piece of work?
American Pie.
Okay.
She's the hot blonde girl.
I can see the blonde and I can see the girl. Can't see her face.
That's fine. Not super important. Other than that, there was only one other character that I think I recognized. He was the boyfriend from Pretty Little Liars.
But there's like 12 Sharknadoes.
Well, so I'm now working my way through the Sharknado cinematic universe.
Sharknado Nation.
Sharknado Nation. I've started watching the second one, which is crazy. It starts out with Kelly Osbourne on an airplane.
Oh, love.
Like, what's his name? Biz Markie is in it. Just a friend. Have you ever met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love, she wanted you to wait?
No idea who you're talking about.
Biz Markie, just a friend. Look it up. Yeah, so it's crazy. They just have all these random celebrity cameos, and was the best movie to watch on a plane. It kept me entertained the entire time. Time passed so quickly.
On the plane, so someone to my right was watching the new Aladdin movie with.
There's a new Aladdin movie?
Yeah, with the like live action.
This is news to me.
Right?
I like to think I'm pretty up on pop culture.
Will Smith is
You're
the genie? Yeah. You don't know what I'm talking about?
No idea.
Okay, well that was over here to my right. In front of me was Schitt's Creek.
Love.
Great
choice.
It's the episode where there's like a fire and Moira's got to get all of her babies.
Her babies.
Yeah. So that was happening like directly in front of me, and it was listening to music.
What song?
It was I don't know which one specifically. It's like a 3-hour plane ride.
I timed takeoff of the airplane perfectly with the theme song from Vanderpump Rules, Raise Your Glass by Dina Deadly. That is the best plane song. The best takeoff song.
Yeah. The second we sat down.
I felt like I was in Vanderpump Rules.
The second we sat down to take off, I fell asleep.
I can't do that.
I can't. It's like my favorite. And then I woke up from my nap thinking like, oh, it's been at least 2 hours. We were still sitting at the airport. We didn't take it off.
It did take a really long time to move.
Yeah.
I can sleep on airplanes. I just really don't like to. I get nervous when people are around me. I don't like sleeping with strangers around.
I have this magical ability where I can fall asleep anywhere.
I've seen that.
Right here.
You're asleep right now.
Yeah.
Sleep podcasting.
That would be very boring.
Can you imagine how like efficient you would be if you could work in your sleep?
Oh, so efficient. Actually, I have dreams about work all the time. And I wake up, I'm like, oh my God, I had this dream. I figured it out.
I had a dream.
There you go.
Famously.
And on that note,
you have to finish your bullet.
Can I save it?
You already wrote it down. I guess you can save
I'm gonna save it.
Our bullets kind of went together, but it's fine.
They didn't kind of go together. They were very different.
Well, if you want to know what his bullet was that kind of goes with my last bullet, tune in next week.
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Are you kidding me?